So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to cover in this video includes a major PlayStation 5 title set to be announced soon that could be exclusive, Returnal finally goes gold, PlayStation Productions has confirmed a new project is in the works, and new gameplay went live for multiple PlayStation 5 exclusives recently. First, let me know if you have a PlayStation 5 yet or not. I ask this question from time to time to see where you guys are at, or are a lot of people still trying to get the console, and how bad is it still? So comment below. Do you have a PlayStation 5 yet or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Returnal finally goes gold. So I'm sure a lot of you know about this roguelike game at this point, but for those who don't, it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive third-person shooter that follows the story of a crash landing on a mysterious planet, fighting aliens, dying and doing it all over again with changed enemies and landscapes. Now, with that on the side, the game has gone gold. This means it's locked for the April 30th launch date. No more delays unless you're, of course, Cyberpunk 2077, which is probably the only game I've ever seen get delayed after going gold. If there's another game, please let me know, because Cyberpunk is the only game I've ever seen get delayed after going gold. But to continue, the studio behind the game, Housemarque, had this to say: Returnal has finally gone gold. A huge thanks to everyone on the team at Housemarque, PlayStation Studios, and all the other teams involved. We can't wait to have this out soon, and for every player out there to experience the planet of Astropos. So basically, April 30th, get ready for Returnal. It's officially finally coming. Now, diving into the second story of the video, new PlayStation exclusive gameplay. So this is just a reminder for anyone who missed out on the show yesterday. The Future Game Show went live with many games being shown off and new gameplay being shown off for indies and larger third-party games like Lord of the Rings Gollum and Back 4 Blood. But they also showed off new clips for exclusive PlayStation games like Oddworld Soulstorm, SIFU, Kena Bridge of Spirits, and Returnal. I think at this point I don't need to see any more of Kena. I'm already sold on that game and I just need it to come out already. Of course, I wouldn't mind seeing a full mission walkthrough or level walkthrough of the game. That would be still pretty cool to see. SIFU is a game I also want, but I wouldn't mind seeing much more of that game since it was just recently announced. Returnal is dropping soon as well, so I don't have to wait long for that game. And Oddworld Soulstorm isn't really my type of game, but it's free, so I'll try it out on April 6th anyway. I'll have the event linked below for you guys to check out the new content there and the new videos yourselves. Now, diving into the third story of the video, PlayStation Productions' new project has been officially confirmed. So Sony has PlayStation Studios, of course, which are the worldwide studios like Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica that focus on game development, but they also have PlayStation Productions, which focus on media development. PlayStation Productions' whole purpose is to make sure upcoming PlayStation IP-based movies and shows stay authentic to the games they're based on. So far, we have a Last of Us TV show, the Uncharted movie, a Twisted Metal TV show as upcoming projects, and just recently we got a confirmation for Ghost of Tsushima becoming a movie. Reading from Deadline, Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions are developing a film adaptation of the hugely successful action-adventure game Ghost of Tsushima with Chad Stahelski, hopefully I said that correctly, the John Wick director, attached to direct the movie. The game recently crossed a massive milestone of selling over 6.5 million copies since its July 2020 debut. So this confirmed two big things. A movie is being made with the John Wick director, which probably means some very intense fight scenes are to come for the Ghost of Tsushima movie, and that Ghost of Tsushima, the game, has sold 6.5 million copies. This is a new number, and that's a lot of copies, especially for a new IP that came out literally less than a year ago. I'm just happy to see the shine and and success this game is getting, because it honestly deserves it in my opinion. But you guys let me know if you'd watch a Ghost of Tsushima movie or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 5's next major exclusive could be announced soon. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, Kojima Productions is likely to announce its next game relatively soon. That's according to studio art director Yoji Shinkawa, who was asked if he could share any details about the company's second game during a video interview with Al Hub. Well, yeah, I'm doing something for sure, and I could tell you probably that we can announce it quite soon, said Shinkawa, a longtime Hideo Kojima collaborator who's best known for his character and mecha design work on the Metal Gear franchise. Kojima Productions confirmed in October 2020 that it was staffing up for a new project. The DeathStranding developers said at the time that it was seeking the best in-class talent to fill 25 open positions at its Tokyo studio. Kojima has teased his next project ever since the release of DeathStranding in November 2019. That month, he suggested he was watching horror movies in preparation for a future project, and in April 2020, he said he'd like to make a revolutionary horror game one day. The following month, Kojima claimed he'd recently had a major in-development project cancelled, but that he was in the early planning stages for his next game. More recently, he teased his next game on Twitter with images that suggested it could be Death Stranding 2. So I don't usually read this much from an article, but in terms of Kojima, we really have no clue what he's working on. The rest of the article goes on to keep guessing at what it could be, but at this point you can pretty much tell it's all over the place. Is the next game a horror title, or is that the title that got cancelled, or is the title that got cancelled the one rumored for Stadia? I could really go on, but in terms of exclusivity, this is up in the air. If the next game is indeed Death Stranding 2, then I would assume that would land it in PlayStation exclusivity territory since the IP is owned by Sony. I personally hope that it's the horror title he teased in the past, though. I think everyone wants to see what Kojima could bring to the horror genre, considering what we saw with PT, which people still reference to this day as one of their favorite horror games of all time, when it's just a demo. Imagine a full game with modern technology. On the other hand, if it is Death Stranding 2, I'll take that as well, considering the solid story told in the first game, but I would really hope that the gameplay gets refreshed and we get something new for the possible sequel. But you guys let me know if you want a horror game from Kojima or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with I love gold. For anyone who's watched Austin Powers, you know where that's from, but this is obviously in reference to Returnal finally going gold, and congratulations to the team over at Housemarque. I'm excited to play the game next month if you are as well, or just generally happy for the studio's success. Destroy the comment section with I love gold, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.